Hi there. Welcome to this devotion. Many groups in modern church history have embraced the slogan of no creed but Christ, or the longer version that reads no creed but Christ, no book but the Bible. When I first heard this romantic part in me was drawn to the idea, and I must say it only lasted a few minutes. This idea surfaced early in the 18th century, and I think it was trying to say that the only theology we need is Jesus, and the only teaching material we need is the Bible. But I could be oversimplifying this. Keep in mind that a creed is a statement of faith, or as we say in fancy English, a confession of faith. The problem with no creed but Christ is that there are creeds in the Bible. Jesus as Lord is a creed, which you'll find all over the Bible. And one of the standard confessions of the early church was Peter's confession of Jesus. As Peter answers Jesus, he says, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." That creed we find in Matthew 16:16. But it's widely accepted and believed that we find in Ephesians 4, verses 4 to 6, is a creed that would be recited when new converts were baptized as followers of Jesus. And the creed goes like this: there is one body and one Spirit, just as there is one hope to which God has called you. There is one Lord, one faith, one baptism. There is one God and Father of all people, who is Lord of all, works through all, and is in all. Beautiful, huh? Jesus, living as a Jew, would have recited the Shema a number of times a day. Now, the Shema is a statement of faith. We don't have Jesus speaking out against the Shema. In fact, Jesus quotes the Shema in the New Testament on a number of occasions. Statements of faith go all the way back to the beginning of worshiping God. The word creed is from Latin, credo, which means I believe. And as we live in a time that the church is split into so many denominations, the one thing I like that unifies us are creeds. Creeds are these statements of faith reminding us that we believe in one God, one Jesus, one Spirit. The prison ministry that I'm involved in is non-denominational. And a small group of us, of about 13 men, we ministered to some men in prison on Saturday. Our group of about 13 men, we were made up of at least 6 different denominations. And it was absolutely astounding to see how God used us. And what unites us? A creed. When we are together and when we meet together without ministering or just as a group of men, we focus on what unites us. We serve as one with one intention, and God doesn't give a flying fig about our differences. And that is my call to all God-loving Christians. Look for what unites us. Look for the common ground in people around you. Focus on what is agreed. Seeing what you have in common with others around you, standing on a place where you know what isn't common, is a good place to start loving one another. Our historical creeds are there to unite us, to hold us into agents of unity. And I'll tell you what, God loves unity. Until we meet again, God bless.